college campuses in the country. More than 45,000 students attend classes in more than 120 majors. Today, some 6,700 plus graduates will graduate with bachelor's, master's of doctoral degrees, and they will do it like never before. Hello, everyone. I'm Erin Mayovsky.
And I'm Gaard Swanson. We want to welcome viewers here in the United States and get this across the globe because the UW has students from literally just about everywhere except maybe Antarctica.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's why today's commencement ceremony is unlike any other, Gaard, because today is the first ever virtual graduation at the UW. Students spent their final quarter this year completing their degrees with online classes due to the coronavirus pandemic.
Yeah, it's been such a crazy year. But as you will learn over the next hour, there will be many UW traditions, including caps and gowns and a full processional for the graduates. We'll give you a sneak peek and a preview of how that will happen a little bit later in the show. But first, we need all of your help today to make this ceremony as special as possible for our graduates. We have a full team of social media experts who are ready and already working to bring you into our program. Are you having a graduation event today? We're calling them watch parties. And if you're celebrating, we want to see it. We want to hear your shout outs, your congratulations, and of course, all the cheering. Take a look at some of the watch parties already in full swing.
All right, there will be a lot of Husky grad parties around the world today. Around the world, that's so cool. And speaking of Husky graduates, right here, yep, that's me. And Gaard, I know you went to San Diego State, but it's fun being here on campus. I've had such a great time. Look at me there. Oh, a young Erin. That's with my brother. He graduated Shorecrest High School the same year I graduated. And there's some of my friends. That day was so special. You can see they've circled me to find me. I had just a little bit shorter hair. I think I'd just gotten the TV business and I cut it for that anchor bob. And we went around campus all day long and we just hung out, took pictures, enjoyed the scenery, walked the campus, not realizing that this is really going to be the last time we are on the campus as students. So we finally celebrated finishing school. It felt so great, but I didn't realize, Gaard, how much I would really miss this campus life. So,
well, you know, it's kind of fun too because we've been rehearsing the last couple of days for the show, and when we walk on campus, you're always showing me, oh, that's where I had a class. Oh, that's where I met some friends over here. So there's so many memories, even when you come back. And
between the communications department, which was my major, the athletic department, I played soccer, and working back for University of Washington here at UW TV, it's been great to be connected. And I know so many people feel that way. And I love telling you about all the new places and things and all the great buildings that have popped up on campus.
I wish I could have graduated here. I'm just not that smart to get in.
Oh,
you have to be smart to get into the UW, and I just couldn't get in.
All right, go Huskies, yeah. Well, in the 159-year history of the University of Washington, there has never been a graduation like this one today.
And there probably was no graduation ceremony back then like this one because graduating classes consisted of just one woman back in 1867. Her name was Clara Antonetta McCarty Wilt, and she graduated with a bachelor's degree in science.
Yeah, McCarty Hall on the UW campus up the road here is named after Clara, and you can imagine that student life was much different back then, of course, than what it is now with so many people on campus.
Yeah, but again, nothing like what's happening now in 2020. The UW administrator who knows a lot about that is Vice President for Student Life, Denzel Sweet, and welcome aboard, Mr. Sweet. How's everything going?
Happy to be here.
Oh, me too. We're glad you're here. So tell us a little bit about, I would imagine that you never, ever dreamed of that the UW students would have to graduate like this.
I never did. And, you know, we know that graduation is by far our favorite time of the year. And it represents the culmination of the hard work of our students. But it also represents the collective effort of all of us, the faculty and staff who have helped students achieve this dream. And so the decision to go online certainly was a difficult one, but we think it was the right one given the continued presence of COVID-19 and the lack of a vaccine. And, you know, graduation attracts 50 or 60,000 people in close proximity, including parents, grandparents, at times great-grandparents. So there really wasn't a way for us to do this safely. But our commitment is for this class next year, if they want to walk in person, they'll have the opportunity to do so.
That's pretty cool. And now I know you oversee a ton, like the housing, food services, activities, recreational sports. Has it been tough for those students? Have you talked to them, had conversations about what it really means, what happened right now, and what's going on.
Yeah, the best part of my job is that I speak to students every day. And what they tell us actually is that they have appreciated the fact that we've continued to offer these multiple ways of them being engaged with the university, because it recognizes the multi-dimensional nature of their lives. The alums similarly tell us frequently, as they reflect on their college experience, they really appreciated the excellent in-classroom education, but they also feel they learned as much and maybe at times more from the experiences outside the classrooms, like becoming involved in clubs and organizations, interacting with individuals with different backgrounds, and just developing leadership skills.
That's so cool. Well, thank you, Denzel Sweet, so much for being here with us today and to help us make this ceremony and tradition very special for everyone.
My pleasure indeed. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're proud of everybody here at the UW. All right, today's graduates are facing the same challenges to get their diplomas as they did finishing up their classes. Yeah,
the question was how to hold a traditional UW commencement ceremony during a time of social distancing. Seems a bit strange. Want to let you know we are married, so that's why we're not wearing masks. So we hope that today's commencement ceremony will not only give everyone a feeling of kind of togetherness and being there, but push the boundaries of technology for this first of a kind virtual graduation. So here's a quick peek at the making of some of the parts of how this program got put together.
Yeah, it really is amazing the amount of people it has taken to put this on, and all these programmers and these social media gurus that we have here at the UW. It's amazing, and I can't wait to see the program. That one is about an hour away, the procession.
Yeah, it's going to be really neat and different, and cool to see everyone in the same cap and gown virtually. So it's virtual commencement day. So for all those who are graduating, I want to know, are you wearing your cap and gown?
Yeah, and did you decorate your mortar board? And most importantly, did you enter the cap decorating contest presented by the UW Daily? I hope you did. It's too late to enter now, but it's not too late to vote for your favorite cap. Take a look at some of the caps that many grads decorated for today's ceremony. It is just a great tradition here, and there are always some super creative designs. I mean, look at all these.
They're bedazzled.
Look at how it takes time to do this. These are just absolutely beautiful. So all you have to do to vote is just go to the Daily UW on Instagram and pick your favorite cap. May the best cap win, and I hear there are prizes. Again, all you have to do is go to the Daily UW on Instagram to vote.
Cool. I love the one that said, and this is where it starts, 2020. All right, we have much more to bring you this afternoon before our UW commencement starts.
That's right. We told you this is the first time all three UW campuses will participate in commencement together. We'll talk with chancellors from both UW Bothell and Tacoma. We'll also go behind the scenes to show you how some super secret parts of today's ceremony were created.
We'll hear from UW student athletes who not only had their senior year turned upside down in the classroom, but also missed their entire sports season. And for all those graduating today, we'll go back 4 years ago to your very first day as a UW student and hear what words of wisdom you received as a bright-eyed teenager when the purple carpet continues. Well, earlier we gave you a behind-the-scenes look at how today's virtual graduation will feature all three UW campuses. This is the first time ever that we'll have everyone combined into one commencement ceremony.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And in 1990 was a big year for the UW because that's when both UW Bothell and UW Tacoma were founded. This is really cool stuff. We are excited to have the Chancellor of UW Tacoma with us today, and we are so happy here. This is Chancellor Mark Pagano. Thank you for joining us on the purple carpet.
Thank you for having me.
So I have to ask you this right out of the gate. When you look back at winter and you look back at spring, did you ever think we'd be going through this kind of pandemic, especially with college students and now we're graduating?
Oh, not ever could you think this. I was thinking through that, and if you sat down for exercise to try to design the most awkward, strange way to have the quarters, I don't think you could have dreamed this up.
Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah. And just such a huge impact, though, on everyone, and not only the UW Tacoma. Tell us about that.
Yes, it was a really big impact, and I would be lying if I didn't say it threw us for a loop. We weren't prepared for this, obviously. So it happened very quickly, and one of the things we tried to do is just look to our values, what we were about in Tacoma, and then respond based on that. We learned to do things online very quickly, and I asked our campus, we learned how to do a YouTube live streaming video town hall, and we did that, and I asked our campus, don't worry about the things you can't control.
Yeah.
Worry about the things you can control. And one thing I used to tell my son when he was freaking out going to kindergarten is just think about the next few minutes, and then the next hour, and then the next day. We'll take care of one thing at a time. If you think through the whole thing, you'll drive yourself nuts.
And when you think how nutty and crazy and all the weirdness with the pandemic, especially now here at the University of Washington, in Tacoma and Bothell, it's still special, don't you think, for all three campuses?
Oh, it is special, and it's because of the people. You know, our campus was founded, I like to say our campus was founded by the community, it's of the community, and for the community of the South Puget Sound. We're there for them. So it's been special to be able to help our community and to see how the community stepped up and helped our students get through this. We're all in this together. Like the president says, together we will.
Yeah, for sure. And this is a really fun day for you, not only because we're bringing everyone together. We can hear some of the cheers around now and as the rain comes down. But what makes this extremely special for you?
Well, I think I know what you're referring to, but my stepson is graduating today, too. And,
oh, nice.
You know, ever since we moved to Tacoma in 2015, my wife and I have really been looking forward to him finishing at UW Tacoma and me personally handing him his diploma. And, you know, that's not happening today on the ceremony. They're listening in. Kelly and Roman are there, so hello, Kelly and Roman. They're listening in. But we're going to do it in our front yard. I'm actually going to keep my stuff on, and we're going to go home, and we're going to have another commencement in our front yard.
Even if it's raining, like
Even
right
if
now.
It's raining. We've got it ready. We're having it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you and your stepson, your whole family for doing this
cool.
and getting through.
Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, no problem. There's so many watch parties, so you're saying hi to everyone around the world. You'll hear more from the Chancellor a little bit later during the ceremony, so if you want to see him, just stay tuned. And so although this will be the first combined ceremonies and the first virtual commencement, one thing still remains consistent, Gaard, and that is how proud the Husky tradition is. Take a look.
Graduation history runs deep. Back in 1861, the UW was known then as the Territorial University of Washington. Graduation was the goal. Recruiting students was a bigger challenge.
There were no students, really no college-level students. The first president of the university, Asa Mercer, hired a couple of Indians, got in a canoe, and canoed up and down Puget Sound from Bellingham to Olympia, visiting logging camps to get students. It's sort of symbolic of that idea of setting a star-high goal, you know, for the graduates, I think. We had a university here in the most unlikely of circumstances, 6th month into the Civil War, but here it is.
The school struggled at first, closing 3 times, but 15 years later, with the courage and strength of founding members, the UW had its first graduate, Clara Antoinette McCarty Wilt, earning a bachelor's degree in science.
Well, you know, did you know there are now some 6,000 students attending college at UW Bothell, Gaard?
I did not know that.
All right. Well, the man who oversees this growing campus and its 55-degree programs is Chancellor Wolf Ye, and we'd like to welcome you today for being here with us. We're in a tent. It's nice. We're social distancing, and we get to talk to you still.
Thanks, Erin.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about you being the chancellor. How difficult was it for you and your campus this year with this pandemic that's going on continually?
Well, you know, this has been a really, really difficult year for everyone, especially our graduating seniors. And but through it all, they persevered and they made things happen. They got through a very difficult spring quarter, and also they worked to bring the celebration out rather than be hampered by the pandemic. And not only our students, but our faculty and staff who made this happen also I know they're exhausted, but this is a moment of celebration, and we're really grateful for that.
And that's what I've been thinking about. What's the message that you kind of relayed to them first when they're starting, and then is there a silver lining throughout all this at the end?
Well, we are going to have our in-person walk graduation next year for our class of 2020. But, let's take the moment to recognize our achievements of our students and those who helped them get to where they are now. And so taking the moment to enjoy, and we'll have our pomp and circumstance in a formal, in-person way next year. And that's what we get to wait for.
Yeah, we have about 20 seconds. I know you are proud of everybody down at your university, and I think it's just incredible. Tell me why, in a nutshell, why you're so proud of everyone.
We have a very diverse class, and we have students who have overcome so much in their 4 years at UW Bothell, and just being able to get through, and especially when you have this pandemic monkey wrench thrown at it on your last quarter last year,
right?
And overcoming that is a tremendous achievement. So, to UW Bothell students, to our faculty, our staff, congratulations! This is your day, and thank you for what you have accomplished, and we're really, really proud of you.
Thank you, Chancellor, and everyone is proud of you because you said a monkey wrench and you've handled it like a true professional, and I'm sure everyone is proud of you as well.
Thank you.
We appreciate you being here today. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Well, ahead today, we'll hear from the UW Alumni Association. They have a very special gift for today's graduates. Plus, what happens to your graduation gown after today? We'll tell you how to go green and recycle it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool story, so stay tuned for that. The Husky Band will join us for a virtual UW fight song. That's pretty cool. It's something you don't want to miss. And we'll be right back with more Purple Carpet after we take a look at some of the watch parties and celebrations around the world.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Commencement 2020 and our Purple Carpet program.
Yeah, it's been a fun day so far here virtually. And if you can remember, Gaard, the first Purple Carpet was way back. We say way back in 2014. We named it because we wanted it to kind of be that kind of special red carpet show. But of course, we're all purple here at the UW.
Yeah, in fact, normally we have a purple carpet on our set just to make us all feel like we're at home, but that purple carpet is now over at the virtual site over here about 100 yards from us. All right, let's switch it up a little bit. Now, today's students have called the UW home for at least 4 years, and many of you watching today are still calling it home because the UW has one of the top alumni associations in the country. We had the opportunity to talk with the head of the UW AA and hear about a special surprise for today's grads.
UW AA Executive Director Paul Rucker, thank you so much for being here with us today. So,
thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure. What is your message today to all the UW graduates who've had a senior year that's been like no other? It's been somewhat lost, but we're still here.
We are still here, just like the university's been here for over 150 years. Just a warm welcome to the tremendous graduates of the class of 2020. We couldn't be more proud to welcome them into the alumni family.
Hey, Paul, let me ask you this. The UW AA numbers are big. I did read somewhere that 75% of graduates here at the UW actually stay in state, and that certainly has to help your membership, right?
It is. It's extraordinary. We've got 500,000 graduates of the university, and about 75% are right here in the state of Washington. And beyond that, we've just got such a vibrant membership community of about 60,000 members. And this class of 2020, over 6,000 of them have joined the association, and we're just thrilled.
And you know what I like about a time like this is even though it is tough times out there, difficult situations, people are still pulling together, and that's kind of what the University of Washington does to be purple and gold. But we understand that you also have a gift from the UWAA to all the graduates today.
That's right. For every graduating student of the class of 2020, we've got a complimentary gift membership in the Alumni Association. Students just need to go online and opt in. We're seeing thousands of students do it, and we're just so excited to welcome them into the family.
Hey, Paul, before we go, let me ask you this question. What are you most proud about when you look at your members? They're all Huskies. They're all doing great in society and the community. What are you most proud about?
You know, I think what I'm most proud about is the impact that our graduates make, not just locally, but across the world. It's really the local roots and global reach, the values, the skills, the ways that our graduates contribute to society. It's just remarkable to see the impact of the University of Washington.
Well, it's just such a cool thing. I know I'm an alumni, and I love the connection. And right when you get out, you feel like it's not a hard stop. You're still a Husky for life, but we appreciate you being the executive director of the UWAA and joining us today, because it's just a thrill to kind of have the purple and gold still run through my veins. Can't say that about this guy. He didn't go there.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us, Paul.
You bet. Take care. Go Huskies.
Go Dogs. I love that guy. So much energy and still rocking it. He looks good in his Husky colors, the purple on him, and he's just such a good person to
And he means it when he says go Huskies, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, moving on. For all of you graduates watching today, one thing is certain. By the end of today, you'll all become UW alumni.
Woohoo! Well, which is true. It's a true testament to all the hard work and dedication, long hours that you lived through during your career as a college student. It's tough, but so what's next? Yeah, for all of you. For that, we spent some time earlier with a group of UW graduates who are all ready to share some of their wisdom.
Joining us now are two Alumni of the Year winners from UW Bothell and a former Alumni of the Year from UW Tacoma, who is joined by her son, who just so happens, Erin, to be graduating today.
What a cool thing. Vilma Marie Fontanella, if we can start with you, when did you graduate from UW Tacoma?
2007.
Okay, so not too long ago, but just enough time. So why don't you tell us what made you decide to attend UW Tacoma? And with the son graduating, you're still involved with him, aren't you?
I would hope so. I attended UW Tacoma because at that time UW Tacoma was a upperclassmen campus. I was transferring from Pierce College and looking to enter the field. I was split between entering in the sciences or education, but I also liked the location of UW Tacoma being in the middle of a city, and an opportunity to learn more about where I live, because I've lived here most of my life, but never really got to explore what downtown Tacoma was like. And it was I appreciated like a lot of the architecture of the buildings and the history that came there. So it was a great experience.
Yeah, it really is a cool campus. All right, let's go to Jalen now. You're going to graduate today. Did having mom as an alumnus help with your school choice? I'm sure she was proud of you a little bit, right?
Oh, absolutely. She was mentioning earlier she used to work for the College Success Foundation. So I grew up around high school and college students all the time. It was an environment I was pretty well accustomed to. So kind of following her footsteps didn't seem too crazy. It was kind of a no-brainer for me.
Got it. Let me ask you this. What does it feel like just to be a Husky? You are a Husky for life, my friend.
Man, it's pretty awesome. It's crazy because a lot of my friends are actually Cougs, but, you know, I got to represent still. No, it's great.
Oh, that's good. And Filma, you're the current Alumni of the Year. Congratulations. What does that mean to you?
I'm shocked a little. I don't know. It's really hard for me to, I don't know. I guess it's great because it's a legacy for my family, obviously to have my son there, but it keeps me connected to my local roots. So
yeah,
thank you.
It's a special bond all around. That's really cool. So let's turn to Priya and David from UW Bothell. You both graduated in 2011 and are now Alumni of the Year for this year. So start with you, Frank. Let's tell us about the connection between you and David.
Priya. Yeah, so David and I we're in the cohort together, which was awesome. And actually afterwards, we did a couple of different projects in the community together. I curated art at a lounge in the university district called Lucid, and David was the first artist that I worked with at that time, and we did a pop-up art show with his photography, which to this day is still so near and dear to my heart.
Oh, that's so cool. I call you Priya or Frank. I got two names in there for you.
Absolutely.
Well, David, what does it mean to you to be chosen for this Alumni of the Year?
Oh, it's a huge honor, and it was just a big surprise. And UW Bothell is like a nice, welcoming family, and so it's just sort of a nice recognition to know that I'm still connected, and they still know that I exist, and I'm part of the family.
Oh, yeah, that is so sweet. All right, as alumni, what message do each of you want to send to the graduates today? And Filma, let's start with you.
One, once you're a Husky, you're always a Husky. And second, I think it's always important to stand up for others and represent the hardships that others sacrificed for us to get here. So the legacy of being a Husky is important, and we got to keep going.
Yeah, for sure. How about you, Priya?
I would say that being able to carry on in the footsteps of those that came before us and to really honor incredible leaders in the community around equity and social justice. And I think that UW Bothell really centers those values as well. And so to be able to hold on to those, no matter what your path takes you, I think being able to center yourself and to continue fighting for equity and social justice from whatever place you're at is essential to the work and essential to what it means to be a Husky.
All right, let's go to you, David. What are your thoughts?
My message would just be to find your passion and stick with it. And you might not know what it is right now, or you might not know next year, but take your time and stick with that. And I would also say Black Lives Matter.
Absolutely, especially right now, no question about it.
Well, how about you, Jalen?
Yeah, well, that was a great question. I just wanted to, it reminded me of a Black Student Union event where I introduced a theme of a juxtaposition. And all that really means is just to be something else than what people would assume you are, or what you look like. So just like what David said with Black Lives Matter, any people of color, just try to redefine what people want to put these titles on you. Just try to redefine yourself. Don't let people judge you and put these ramifications on you that end up dictating your life and where you want to go. So me and myself, I just try to redefine myself every day. There is no definition for being Black. Anybody who's Black can make that definition themselves. Just keep pushing forward and make a better future for all of us.
Yeah, such great points. We're also proud of you four and the rest of the graduates today.
Thank you.
Yeah, make a better future for all of us.
alumni?
I think that hits everybody, doesn't it?
It for sure does. And it was great to talk to them and hear their stories and the connections.
Oh, yeah, great group of people. Well, it is no secret that the University of Washington is the leader in sustainability, but did you know that going green is a big part of today's commencement?
I didn't know that until we did a story on this. This is a really cool ceremony gown, which everyone will be wearing, but yes, it's for the graduates, and they'll have it on. It'll be really cool, but do you know what makes it green? What makes it green? Yes, they're all made from plastic bottles collected from right here at the UW. The plastic is shredded, washed, and converted into fibers. And then those fibers, they become material that the UW commencement gowns are created from. It's a pretty cool experience to see how these are made. It's the best news is that the graduation is over. The gowns, you don't have to hang them up in your closet. You can drop them into a recycling container and they can be recycled all over again to start the process.
Yeah, and when you actually feel this, it's comfortable. It feels like it's breathable.
You wouldn't know.
It's soft. It's like a plastic bottle.
Yeah,
there it is.
I feel like I still might have mine. Mine's not recyclable, but who knows? We'll see. Well, Washington's governor has a message and congratulations for all of today's graduates.
Governor Jay Inslee here. Hey, here's a big congratulations to everyone in the class of 2020. I know a virtual ceremony probably isn't how you pictured this day, but you're the first class to do this in Washington State history. And I'd like to say how proud I am of you, as are your families and your teachers and your principals and your professors. You've displayed incredible flexibility and dedication, and you've shown rock-solid resilience. That's going to come in real handy for you in the years to come because you've shown you've got what it takes. You've also helped save lives across our state. So enjoy this day. And always remember what your mom told you. Wash your hands.
By the way, a Husky grad, I might add.
Yeah,
you went
so
to the
great.
UW, yeah. All right, with graduates watching from 6 continents, the Office of Ceremonies wanted to remind us we're all part of this and we're all part of the community, and that's just what happens. So
Yeah.
when commencement begins, you'll be treated to a magical open thanks to our very own Dubs and a team of animators. Here's a sneak peek for you.
Good job! Sit! Go ahead.
Now maybe a little bit of that head side to side action.
Like that type of good. All right.
We would not be able to make this piece we're making probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago. You know, it could only be done nowadays. I mean, it's kind of an unprecedented, amazing situation.
Graduation is a big deal. So we came up with a concept that will show connection and unity, even though all these people are spread out all over the world. So we knew that we had access to Dubs and we could film him.
Dubs, touch. Go ahead.
Yeah, a little shout out to Dubs' lead trainer, Annalise. It was a really fun process. Once we had boarded it out and we kind of had a basic idea of what some of those actions are going to be, we sort of knew what we were kind of going for. Try some of the actions and see what happens.
Sure.
We'll just watch.
Dubs, here. Dubs, come. Come. Yes. Take a bow. Take a bow. Yeah.
Then we worked with Annalise and we had these sort of Zoom training sessions where, just like this on Zoom, we'll watch Annalise kind of try some of the different things out with Dubs.
Amazing.
And so we would kind of work out which kind of motions Dubs actually can do.
Look.
And then sort of adjust our storytelling based on what we learned from that.
Dubs, come. Good job. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
And then we did a shoot. At the end of the day, it will just bring a smile to everyone's face.
Stop.
And then we have, CGI animation. So our CG animators bring it to life in a 3D space. We see how the entire community is still connected, even though everyone's spread throughout the globe. We really want that feeling of unity and connectivity with the community to come through. That a community is bigger than just the physical plant that everybody's in. And Dubs is amazing and can do probably better trained than any dog down here in Hollywood that we've ever worked with. I'll just say that.
Oh, you gotta love Dubs. So what is Dubs doing today? He's actually having his own commencement watch party this afternoon.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk with Team Dubs a little earlier today, so let's get right into that and take a look. Thank you so much for being with us today. This is so cool to have Dubs on, not only Dubs, but you guys. And Annalise, we kind of want to start with you since you're the trainer.
Absolutely. So my name is Annalise Milton. I'm a UW grad of 2014, and I am the trainer and organizer of the student handlers.
Yeah, and then Sonia?
Hi, I'm Sonia, and I am graduating today with my bachelor's degree in education.
I'm Riley. I'm also graduating today with my bachelor's in business.
Cool.
And I'm Kristen, and I'm graduating today with my master's in architecture.
Wow.
It's so nice to have you guys on board. So tell me a little bit about this dog, his personality. He is so cute.
He is so much fun to be around. He always just lights up a room. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Dubs is how many smiles he brings. So anywhere on the field, everyone's like following us and loves to take pictures with him and say hi. And it's just always fun to bring joy to everybody.
Now, speaking of making everyone smile, he's making us smile, and I can only assume that it helps get you through your college days during the hard times. Can he talk to us today?
Absolutely. Dubs, can you give a again?
Good job, Dubs.
Let me ask this question. Do you think Dubs knows when it's game time, it's crunch time, and he's got to start performing, especially like at an Apple Cup?
Absolutely. Anytime we go down the tunnel towards the field, he just picks up the pace, and he's pulling us, and we're going. Especially when we get ready to run the football team out of the tunnel, he is hyped. He knows that that's his spot and that's his moment. So.
Oh, that is so nice.
That's so cool. And Dubs is the 14th live mascot, and he's Dubs number 2, right?
Correct.
Great.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, ladies. And he's having his own party, his own watch party. I guess we could call it a watchdog party, right?
Oh, for sure. The dog days here at the University of Washington.
Yeah, the UW would not be the same if Dubs wasn't a part of it, right?
Coolest mascot across the world.
Yeah. All right, we are just a few minutes away from the start of the 2020 UW commencement ceremony.
And as we've been telling you today, is the first ever virtual graduation, but not everyone will be coming to you from a computer screen. Gaard, we are joined now by UW President Anna Marie Kause, live with us here in person. You've been here every year with us, and
absolutely.
This is just a great experience.
I would not have missed it.
That's right.
For sure. Well, first tell us, you know, you already have a lot to deal with as being the president of a big university system. How about this whole pandemic, what's going on in the world right now, and managing all this to make this happen today?
Well, it's been a year like no other. That is unquestionable. But we have not only the very best mascot, we have the very best faculty, staff, and students in the country. We have faculty, staff, and students that are leading the fight against COVID. It is hard to turn on the TV set and not see a UW expert on the TV. We also have faculty, staff, and students that are on the front line of working on the racial pandemic and the racial strife that we've had in this country for much too long.
Yeah.
And the university absolutely has a commitment to be a leader in fighting both.
You know, I'm glad you said that, President, because I watch a lot of CNN, MSNBC. I'll switch it over to Fox News. And it doesn't matter what side you are on this pandemic. UW is always right in the middle of it. And I love when I turn on the television, I see a UW professor explaining very difficult topics in layman's terms. And that is very difficult to do. And that certainly has to make you proud, knowing that the UW is front and center for the globe on this thing.
Well, it's interesting. About 5 years ago, everyone was calling on me to have a vision statement. And, you know, a lot of them were about that long. And I came up with a very simple vision. I want us to be the very top public university in the world in terms of impact. And what that means is taking this very basic research, it's very hard to understand, that sometimes seems very far away, like how could this possibly be useful? We all sat in calculus class and wondered, and now we're reading exponential curves.
Yeah.
You know, how can we take this knowledge across this university, across so many disciplines, put it together and make a difference in the world? And right now, you're seeing how we have impact.
Well, you are making a difference in the world with the UW and the technology and everything that's gone on here. Was there ever a question in your mind, with this technology now, we're going virtual, that commencement may not happen? Did that run across your mind?
Sure. I mean, I'll be honest, from day to day, I don't know whether tomorrow's going to happen.
I think everybody feels that way.
We go forward and we plan, and when it's there, we keep on going.
You are doing a terrific job here at the UW. The Huskies are lucky to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm lucky. This is my home, and I love every part of my job.
Anna Marie Kause, President, thank you so much for being with her each and every year and making this the coolest experience to be virtually live, first time ever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we are definitely 6 feet apart, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
Graduates and guests, welcome to the University of Washington's 145th commencement ceremony, honoring the graduating class of 2020. Now entering are the graduates from the University of Washington Bothell, led by Gonfalonier Dr. David Sosha, Associate Professor of Computing and Software Systems. Now entering Sylvan Grove are the members of the President's Party, led by University Marshall Associate Professor Joseph Janes of the Information School.
We'd like to begin this ceremony by acknowledging the land on which the university rests, the land of the Coast Salish peoples, which touches the shared waters of all tribes and bands within the Suquamish, Tulalip, and Muckleshoot nations. Today, we celebrate together. The commencement exercises of the University of Washington will be opened with the presentation of the colors by the Navy ROTC Color Guard and the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner by a choir composed of students from the School of Music. Please rise.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of
Please be seated. And welcome to the 145th commencement exercises of the University of Washington. My name is Joseph Janes, and I'm an associate professor in the Information School. On ceremonial occasions such as this, however, I am honored to serve as the University Marshal and welcome you all officially to this ceremony. As you can see, We're here in a somewhat damp Sylvan Grove. Behind me are the 4 Ionic columns that form the grand entrance to the first Territorial University of Washington building, which was constructed on a rise in what is now downtown Seattle in 1861. These columns resonate with the dreams and visions of the people who raised them in a village of only 300 people over a century and a half ago. They symbolize the never-ending pursuit of knowledge, truth, and artistic expression, always enduring and always new. Our first graduates celebrated in front of these columns, and when the downtown building came down, only these cedar columns were saved. They were erected on what is now the quad, and there they played a prominent role in early graduations. Ceremonies were held here in the Sylvan Grove when the columns were moved to this location in 1921. But for nearly 100 years, no class has graduated in front of these original columns until today. This day, the class of 2020 makes history. All our graduating classes are unique, including this one in so many ways. We wanted this ceremony to be special for you, and that's why we chose this place. What happens here today will likely never be repeated. Today's ceremony is also historic for another reason. Graduates from across the United States and from 40 countries and 6 continents are tuning in to participate in today's ceremony. And we see you all. We see you in Brazil, in Mexico, in Panama, and Peru. We see you in Bangladesh, Cambodia, China, Hong Kong, in India, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, in Vietnam. We see you in Australia, in Guam, in New Zealand. We see you in Oman and South Africa and the United Arab Emirates. We see you in Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, and our neighbors in Canada. When these columns were salvaged, Professor of History and UW alumnus Edmund Meany and his colleague Herbert Condon gave them names: Loyalty, Industry, Faith, and Efficiency, L-I-F-E, life. So we celebrate life here today, the lives of our students, their journeys to us and with us, and now from us. We celebrate the lives and sacrifices and gifts of the families and friends who helped bring you to this time and place. And we celebrate the life of this great public university, in so many ways a beacon. Which is also appropriate, as our university's motto is Lux Sit, somewhat imperfect Latin for let there be light. For where there is life, there is light. And where there is life and light, there is hope. We send our graduates out with hope into a world that desperately needs it and desperately needs you. To all the graduates who are joining us from all 3 campuses and across the United States and around the world, it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to Commencement 2020, celebrating worldwide. As you can see, today we are observing the physical distancing guidelines that have been put into place to combat COVID-19, and as a result, our stage party is limited. With us today is the leadership of the university, and I'd like to introduce them at this time. First, the chair of the university's Board of Regents, Mr. Joel Benalil. The president of the University of Washington, Professor Anna Marie Kause. University Provost, Mark A. Richards. The Chancellor of the University of Washington Bothell, Dr. Wolf Ye. And the Chancellor of the University of Washington Tacoma, Dr. Mark A. Pagano. We sincerely appreciate everyone's presence here today. Thank you. Be seated. Commencement is a memorable day not only for our graduates, but also for our faculty, who truly enjoy celebrating the accomplishments of their students. At Commencement, we traditionally highlight faculty who have been recognized for their outstanding teaching. Here to do that today is the person who works most closely with the deans and the faculty to shape our students' academic experience, our provost, Dr. Mark Richards.
Thank you, Dr. Janes. Each year, the university presents what are known as the Awards of Excellence to individuals whose mentorship and service have had a profound impact on the lives of students and the broader university community. I want to take a moment to honor several of those award winners now. This year, 5 faculty have received the Distinguished Teaching Award. They are Xiaosong Li, the Harry and Catherine Jane Boand Endowed Professor of Chemistry, Ali Rawani Rahbar, Associate Professor of Epidemiology, Karen D. Martin, Assistant Professor in Public Policy and Governance, Ian Schnee, Senior Lecturer in Philosophy, and Alyssa Taylor, Senior Lecturer in Bioengineering. The recipient of the Marcia L. Landau Distinguished Graduate Mentor Award is Manka Varghese, Professor of Education. Finally, 2 graduate students with teaching responsibilities have received the Excellence in Teaching Award for 2020. They are Charles C. Lanphier, Graduate Staff Assistant in Sociology, and Vern Harner, Doctoral Candidate in Social Welfare. These faculty inspire students to discover their passion for learning, create opportunities for them to make a real difference, and change the way the students see the world. I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of our faculty and teaching assistants for putting their students first in this unprecedented year. They swiftly adjusted the ways in which they teach to ensure that UW students and the graduates we are honoring today receive the best possible education. To the graduates, I would say you have learned from the best, and now I can't wait to see how you will change the world.
Since 1932, the university has presented medals to the graduating seniors with the most distinguished academic records at the university. On the Seattle campus, 1 medal is awarded to a student who has completed at least 3/4 of his or her degree requirements at the university, and 1 is awarded to a student who entered the university with at least 60 transfer credits from a Washington community college. Each year, a President's Medal is also awarded to an outstanding graduate at each of the Tacoma and Bothell campuses. To present the medals to this year's winners, please welcome the President of the University of Washington, Anamari Kause.
Thank you, Dr. James. I'm so happy to see all of you here today. I can see you on the monitors, and it's almost as if we were together again. We miss you. I'll have more to say later, but now I want to present our President's Medalists this year. They are truly remarkable. The recipient of President's Medals at the University of Washington are Fauma Keimana of Seattle, Washington, and Savannah Claire Cassis of Tacoma, Washington, who entered the UW from Tacoma Community College. Fauma, who was a member of this year's Husky 100, studied abroad in Samoa and focused their studies on the importance of inclusive families in the academic success and social support amongst students of color. Fauma is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology and in anthropology, medical anthropology, and global health. They plan to pursue a PhD in Indigenous Studies or a related field and become an academic researcher, investigating the relationship between language and community resilience in Seattle area amongst urban Native American communities. Savannah is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. She's been working with the university's Cognition and Cortical Dynamics Laboratory as part of her honors research project. She also studies Japanese and will take a year off to teach English in Japan. She plans on entering the Asian and Comparative Law LLM program at the UW School of Law, and ultimately she plans to work to facilitate cross-cultural interactions between the United States and Asia. The President's Medalist for the University of Washington, Tacoma, is Brooke Nicole Carlaw. During her time at UW Tacoma, Brooke worked at the Center for Applied Cognitive Research with Dr. Stephen Ross on researching eyewitness misidentification. Brooke is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. She plans to continue her education in the fall at Colorado State University, where she will begin work on a PhD in cognitive psychology. This year's medalist for the University of Washington Bothell is Casey Cummins. Casey is graduating with a 3.96 GPA, faculty honors, and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Health Studies from the School of Nursing and Health Studies. During the academic year, Casey conducted research using a drug discovery technique that uses mathematical modeling to predict the biological activity or potency of new compounds. Casey plans to work as a nurse assistant for 2 years before continuing his education in medical school. Please join me in recognizing our extraordinary President's medalists. And I would also like to recognize those students who are graduating today with the university's highest baccalaureate honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The names of the Seattle campus honorees are listed in the commencement program. Each year, the chancellors at our Bothell and Tacoma campuses recognize students who have demonstrated extraordinary achievement. The Chancellor's Medal recognizes individuals who have been a consistent source of inspiration for faculty and fellow students alike, and who have overcome significant obstacles in order to complete a degree. I would like to invite Chancellor Ye and Chancellor Pagano to present the Chancellor's medalists from their campuses.
Thank you, President Kelsey. I am proud to present 2 medals today. Our first medal goes to Yasmin Guzman. Yasmin is an undergraduate majoring in health studies. She has been a passion for supporting health and wellness of vulnerable individuals and families, propelling her to achieve some remarkable achievements. Our second medal winner is Media D'Souza. Media is an undergraduate student double majoring in media and communications and law, economics, and public policy. Media has done remarkable work translating her obstacles into inspiration for other students. Not only has she excelled academically, she has been extremely involved in advocating for students and others to overcome their own obstacles, whether they face similar or different challenges. Please join me in recognizing our Chancellor's medalists from the University of Washington, Bothell.
The 2020 Chancellor's Medal for the University of Washington, Tacoma is awarded to Leticia Romo Bueno. Leticia is the first person in her family to attend and graduate from college. Leticia came to the United States at the age of 13. Once here, she endured homelessness and abuse by her then boyfriend. Leticia overcame these hardships and found stability inside the classroom while raising 2 small children. Leticia graduates today with a degree in criminal justice. I know she and her family, including her mother, are streaming in right now, so please join me in saying hello to them and in recognizing Leticia for this award.
An important component of the governance of this institution, and its leadership is called on regularly to represent student views on a wide range of issues at the university. I'm pleased to introduce to you now the President of the Graduate and Professional Student Senate, Juliana Conti, and the President of the Associated Students of the University of Washington, Kelty Pierce.
To the graduate and professional students at Bothell, Tacoma, and Seattle campuses. I'll be honest, I don't know how much pomp and circumstance I can give you considering the state of the world, especially since nothing I say will get you a job, lessen your anxiety, or pay your rent. But given my experience with grad students over the years, there's a few things which I'd like to at least remind you, because ultimately, what you take away from your time here at UW won't have anything to do with what we say today. It's going to come in pieces as you unpack what you've accomplished and as you head into something new. Moving forward, you'll be confronted with choices and maybe even hardships. And so in those moments, I encourage you to think about the following. First, when you came here, you had already poured hours of work into researching programs, applying, exercising self-confidence and optimism in your ability to succeed. You believed that you needed this degree for your life and happiness. That understanding of what you need to get where you want to go has not left. Continue to trust those instincts. Second, in order for you to finish this degree, especially those of you completing upwards of 4, 8, or even 10 years in your program, you must have had an incalculable patience and stubbornness. Hold that in your back pocket because I have a feeling you're going to need it a lot moving forward. So lastly, for those of you who are motivated by community and justice, this is who you are. Keep being that person. We have become instruments who take what we've learned here at UW and apply it to wherever we see injustice and wherever we can get our hands on. So continue to step in and stand up when those choices confront you. I don't have anything to offer other than what you already possess. Every quality of success that you've needed to envision and achieve getting yourself here today. Now, keep doing these things. Plan boldly. Be self-reliant, but recognize when you need to ask for help. Continue to care about things bigger than yourself and be there for others. And of course, exercise optimism and be stubborn, especially with your intuition. So congratulations, grad students. Today you should celebrate and be incredibly proud of yourself and what you've accomplished. Moving into tomorrow, what's next? You've got everything you need. You tell us.
Hello, Bothell, Tacoma, and Seattle Huskies. My name is Kelty Pierce, and I had the honor of serving as your ASUW president this past school year alongside a phenomenal team. As a second-generation Husky who grew up cheering for the Dogs, tailgating with my family in my full-on cheer uniform, and eating Dippin' Dots in Husky Stadium, I was looking forward to the day that I would get to graduate there. Today, while I watch this on my parents' couch, I can admit this is not how I expected our graduation to go. Yet, here we are, as Huskies, celebrating our time at UW and all that we have accomplished. And regardless of where in the world you are celebrating today, know that the loved ones surrounding you, your peers, friends and roommates, mentors and faculty who supported your journey, and myself, we are right here cheering you on, just as we have the past few years throughout your academic journey. Now, the past few months, we have faced many unprecedented challenges, including a global pandemic that has changed the way we live and learn, to nationwide protests demanding change and justice for Black lives. You have shown your resilience, your care for one another, and your desire for bold action. I am so proud of our students for holding each other, our administration, and our elected officials accountable for speaking out and making a change. In this year's convocation speech to new Huskies, I told them that you will learn these next 4 years don't always go as planned. Embrace it. Embrace the challenges, embrace the changes, embrace the adventures. Little did I know I would need to be hearing these words myself, as our senior year did not go as planned. As graduates, this quote applies to us more than ever as we enter the real world, unsure of what is to come, what challenges we will face. We need to continue to fight for change, listen and learn from one another, and use our education to better the world. As I have reflected on my own experiences in purple and gold, I can admit that I will miss this place once I leave. I will miss walking through the quad with a couple thousand of my closest friends during spring quarter, my daily coffee runs to Cafe Solstice, lobbying with fellow students, and filming a golf cart karaoke video on campus. But what I will miss the most is the community that I have got to be a part of. I want to remind you all that no matter where you are, you will always be a member of the class of 2020, a University of Washington graduate, and a part of a community of young adults ready to be catalysts for change. And as always, Go Dawgs. Now I would like to introduce this year's featured commencement speaker, a leader who knows firsthand about the challenges and obstacles our class has had to overcome to reach this milestone. President Anamari Kause has served as the University of Washington president since 2015, but her Husky roots go much deeper than that. Since joining the faculty 34 years ago, she has been a pioneer for women in academia throughout her time as a researcher, professor, mentor, and administrator. She and her leadership team took the bold first steps to lead higher education institutions across the nation in response to COVID. Additionally, she has launched the Population Health Initiative, a multi-decade effort to improve the health and well-being of all people and communities. She is the recipient of the Distinguished Teaching Award and has worked to ensure that all people have opportunities in STEM. Please help me welcome President Anamari Kause.
Thank you, Kelty. Hello, class of 2020! In times this extraordinary, it takes an extraordinary class to succeed as you have. And it is my great honor to say to all of you, congratulations on a truly historic achievement. It's no doubt bittersweet that we're physically so far apart on this special day. I promise you that you will have the opportunity to walk across the stage, and the cheers will be deafening. But today, while we can't be together in person, the connections that unite us close that distance. To all of you across the U.S. and more than 40 countries, in this moment, we are together as Huskies. We're connected by the shared experience of enduring this pandemic together. Almost overnight, all of us became experts at learning, teaching, entertaining, and being there for each other through the magic of the internet. We're also connected by anxiety, uncertainty, and yes, grief. That grief that COVID-19 has brought to our nation and to our world. And if you're mourning a loved one lost to the virus, we mourn with you. If you are anxious, know that we are in this together. We're connected by the pride in your accomplishments and our belief that not only despite, but because of the hardships you've overcome, your future is bright. And by the way, as hard as this last quarter has been, it's not the only chapter in your academic career. It took you years to get here. And long before anyone had ever heard of COVID-19, you showed the world what strength and determination look like. I speak for all your faculty, instructors, coaches, and advisors when I say how proud we are to see you cross this threshold, knowing that you will take a piece of the University of Washington with you wherever you go. You are a historic class, graduating at one of the most significant inflection points in our nation. Almost a century ago, as the world was still climbing out of the Great Depression, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt reflected on the ebb and flow of history. As he put it, there's a mysterious cycle in human events. To some generations, much is given. Of other generations, much is expected. This generation has a rendezvous with destiny. I've been reflecting on that ebb and flow as well. These recent weeks have revealed, not for the first time, but with terrible clarity, the pervasive and systemic inequities in our society. From who has to go into work during a pandemic to who has adequate health care or sick leave. Inequality permeates the system for low income or people of color. The most brutal expression of that inequality manifests itself in the killing, in the murder of black men and women. And I join you in mourning their lives. And I join you in the conviction to make sure that their lives matter, that black lives matter. Today, you collect your hard-earned degrees and take them into a world that's facing challenges unlike any that we've seen in generations. You are one of those generations of whom much is expected. I know it's hard. I know it's not fair, but you've made it anyways. And as a UW graduate in one of the most difficult years in modern history, you've proven that you have what it takes to deal with any challenge that life can throw at you. And the lessons you've learned here will serve you well throughout your lives. I experienced family tragedy in my early 20s. But going through life knowing early on that I could survive and learn and grow from one of the hardest things that life will ever throw to anyone of my privilege, and I know I'm privileged, it only stiffens my resolve to get things done, to be part of creating change through actions and strategies that balance the very real urgency of the moment with the knowledge that we've had enough shows of burning treetops. We've got to dig up roots that go down to the very inception of this country. A country that I love and that took me and my family in as political refugees when I was just a tot. But it's a country that's hurting. It's a country that's flawed. It's a country that needs to change, and that we can help to heal and to make better. And those of you that can, don't forget to vote. Yes, you're graduating in an extremely difficult but also fortuitous time. As a clinical community psychologist, I studied crisis theory, which tells us that the opportunity for greatest change arises precisely during periods of turmoil when all equilibrium is thrown off kilter. And as hard as that moment is, it can also serve a purpose. Let it give you the focus and courage to demand and create a change in our society. Let it strengthen your resolve into something so unshakable, so undeniable, that the world will be forced to reckon with it. You have the power to build a future that honors the values of equity that we strive for at our university and that addresses the systemic issues of our society. Among you are future teachers, entrepreneurs, scientists, engineers, artists, policymakers, healthcare providers, journalists, and leaders in careers that haven't even been invented yet. As you enter into the next phase of your life, perhaps more education, a job, marriage, parenthood, or all of those, you will make mistakes. You will experience setbacks, but through it all, you will have that little extra steel in your spine because of what you've endured this year. And I have full confidence that you will use that strength for immense good. When you hit a speed bump in the years ahead, remember what you did here. You equipped yourself with the knowledge and skills to succeed. You solved problems and recovered from disappointment. You worked hard, and you learned the value of being kind to others and to yourself. You served your community and helped your families. You learned how to ask questions and seek out answers. When it was hard, when it was frustrating, when it was painful, you persevered. Today, we celebrate the culmination of everything that you and those that supported you invested in yourself. Because, of course, you had some help. moms and dads, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends, spouses or children, and all of you who offered support along the way. You helped make this day possible. And we're counting on you to give your graduate the hugs and high fives that we would like to be giving them today. You've been there for your students in so many ways long before they became Huskies. In the last few months, you've been there for them in ways that you never expected. Thank you for making it possible for our students to keep up with their coursework. Thank you for helping many of them make the difficult transition from life on campus to life at home. Many families have faced financial hardship or had to juggle childcare while working from home. Others have kept us healthy, safe, and fed through their role as essential workers. Almost no one has endured the last few months without challenges. But whatever you were dealing with, you did what it took to make sure your graduate crossed the finish line. Thank you. Graduates, we're grateful for all that you have brought to our University of Washington. Your resilience in these final moments of your academic career will be an inspiring legacy at your university. And your achievements and aspirations fill me with hope in a moment when hope is one of those things that we need the most. Whatever your journey holds, please always lead with your values. The world is ripe for reshaping. Mold it into a new and better world defined by compassion, service to others, and equity for all. The University of Washington is proud to claim you as alumni. We celebrate your achievements today, and we look forward to the indelible mark that you will make on the world tomorrow and for the rest of your lives. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to present the degrees to all candidates. Candidates will be presented by the deans of the Seattle campus and the chancellors of the Bothell and Tacoma campuses and witnessed by the various faculties. Degrees will be conferred by the chair of the Board of Regents, Joel Benalil. Candidates for doctoral degrees will be presented by the several deans. For the School of Medicine, Associate Dean Sarah Kim.
It is an honor to recommend the 262 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine. Faculty of the School of Medicine, do you concur?
We do.
Congratulations, graduates. We wish you the best.
Dean Gary Kyoto, School of Dentistry.
It is my pleasure to present the candidates for Doctor of Dental Surgery. Faculty of the School of Dentistry, do you concur?
We enthusiastically concur.
Congratulations, graduates. We wish you the very best, and we are so proud of you.
Tony Remby Dean Mario L. Barnes, School of Law.
On behalf of the Faculty of Law, I have the honor of presenting the 158 candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor. Faculty of the School of Law, do you concur?
We concur. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. You have exhibited flexibility, grace, courage, and determination under the most challenging of circumstances this quarter. You are going to make excellent members of the legal profession, and we could not be prouder of you.
Dean Sean Sullivan, School of Pharmacy.
President Kause, it is my honor to present the 103 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy. Faculty of the School of Pharmacy, do you concur?
We concur.
Congratulations, graduates. The faculty and I are confident that you will keep your communities healthy.
Dean Joy Williamson Lott of the Graduate School.
Joining us today are candidates who completed all requirements for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Musical Arts, Education, Physical Therapy, Audiology, and Nursing Practice. On behalf of the deans of the schools and colleges and the graduate faculty, I am pleased and honored to recommend these candidates for the highest degrees awarded by the university. Graduate faculty, do you concur?
Yes, we do.
Will all the doctoral degree candidates from all schools and colleges please rise?
Degree candidates from the schools and colleges just presented.
Pleased to confer upon these candidates their respective doctoral degrees. Congratulations. You have achieved high academic distinction, and this university salutes you. The names, degrees, and photos of this year's outstanding doctoral candidates can be found in the box marked Grad Moments on your screen.
Candidates for master's degrees will be presented by Interim Dean Allison Cullen of the Evans School of Public Policy and Governance and Dean Williamson Lott of the Graduate School.
Candidates for master's degrees in the Evans School of Public Policy and Governance will please rise. I am honored to present these candidates to receive their respective master's degrees. Evans School faculty, do you concur?
Yes, we do.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you. Now please remain standing.
Candidates for the various master's degrees for all schools and colleges from the University of Washington, Seattle, Bothell, and Tacoma, please rise. On behalf of the deans of the schools and colleges and the graduate faculty, I am honored to present all of these candidates to receive their respective master's degrees.
It is my distinct honor to present to you, Regent Benalil, all of the master's degree candidates from the schools and colleges of the university's 3 campuses.
On behalf of the Board of Regents and the graduate faculty, I am pleased to confer upon each of you your master's degree. Congratulations. The names, degrees, and photos of this year's outstanding master's degree candidates can be found in the box marked Grad Moments on your screen.
Candidates for bachelor's degrees in the various colleges and schools of all 3 campuses will be presented by the several deans and chancellors. The candidates who have been accepted by the general faculty of the university for their respective degrees are listed in the commencement program. For the College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Robert Stacy.
Candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences will please rise. It is my honor to present these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Design, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science, and to recommend that they be awarded their respective degrees. Faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, do you concur?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, graduates. We are proud of all of you.
Dean Mia Tuan, College of Education.
Will candidates from the College of Education please rise? I am proud to present these candidates for Bachelor of Arts degrees in Early Childhood and Family Studies and Education, Communities, and Organizations, and to recommend that they be awarded their degrees. Faculty of the College of Education, do you concur?
We concur.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so very proud of you.
Dean Nancy Albritton, College of Engineering.
Candidates from the College of Engineering will please rise. I am pleased to present these candidates of the College of Engineering for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical and Astronautical Engineering, Bioengineering, Chemical Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering, Computer Engineering, Computer Science, Electrical Engineering, Human-Centered Design and Engineering, Industrial and Systems Engineering, Materials Science and Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering, and to recommend that they be awarded their respective degrees. Faculty of the College of Engineering, do you concur?
Engineering concurs.
Congratulations, graduates. Go forth and prosper.
Dean Lisa Gromlich, College of the Environment.
The candidates from the College of the Environment will please rise. It is my pleasure and honor to present these candidates of the College of the Environment for the degrees of Bachelors of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Forest Resources, and Bachelor of Science in Aquatic and Fishery Sciences, and to recommend that they be awarded their respective degrees. Faculty of the College of the Environment, do you concur?
We do.
Congratulations, graduates. We wish you all the very best.
Dean Anin Day of the Information School.
Candidates from the Information School, please rise. It gives me great pleasure to present the candidates of the Information School for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Informatics and to recommend that they be awarded their bachelor's degrees. Faculty of the Information School, do you concur?
Enthusiastically, yes.
Congratulations, graduates. We wish you the best.
Dean Frank Hodge, Michael G. Foster School of Business.
The candidates from the Michael G. Foster School of Business will please rise. It is with great pleasure that I present these candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Foster School of Business and recommend that they be awarded their respective bachelor's degrees. Faculty of the Foster School, do you concur?
With pride.
Congratulations, graduates. We're proud of you. Well done.
Dean Azita Amami, School of Nursing.
Degree candidates from the #1 School of Nursing in the nation, would you please rise? It's my pleasure and honor to present these candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing and recommend that they be awarded their bachelor's degrees. Faculty of School of Nursing, would you concur?
Congratulations, Husky nurses.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm so proud of you. Go and save lives and help people get healthier.
Associate Dean Sarah Kim, School of Medicine.
Will the bachelor candidates from the School of Medicine please rise? It is a privilege to present these bachelor candidates from the School of Medicine in the specialized fields of medical technology and physician's assistant, and to recommend they be awarded their respective bachelor's degrees. Faculty of the School of Medicine, do you concur?
We do.
Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you.
Dean Renee Chang, College of Built Environments.
Will the candidates from the College of Built Environments please rise? It is my honor to present these candidates for their bachelor's degree in architecture, landscape architecture, construction management, and the community environmental planning, and to recommend that they be awarded their respective bachelor's degrees. Faculty of the College of Built Environments, do you concur?
We concur.
Congratulations, graduates. You are well prepared to make the built world a better place for everyone.
Dean Eddie Uehara, School of Social Work.
Distinguished candidates from the School of Social Work, please rise. On behalf of the Social Work faculty, it is my great privilege to present these candidates for their bachelor's degrees in social welfare and to recommend that they be awarded their respective bachelor's degrees. Faculty of the School of Social Work, do you concur?
Joyfully, yes.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you.
Dean Hilary Godwin, School of Public Health.
The candidates from the School of Public Health will please rise. It is with much pleasure that I present these candidates for bachelor's degrees in the School of Public Health and recommend that they be awarded their respective degrees. Faculty of the School of Public Health, do you concur?
Yes, Public Health.
Congratulations, graduates. We wish you all the best.
Presenting bachelor's degree candidates from the University of Washington, Bothell, Chancellor Wolf Ye.
Will all the bachelor's degree candidates from the University of Washington, Bothell please rise? I am honored to present these candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees and recommend that all who have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the faculty of the University of Washington, Bothell be awarded their degrees. Faculty of University of Washington, Bothell, do you concur?
We're so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. You are now proud graduates of University of Washington, Bothell.
Presenting bachelor's degree candidates from the University of Washington, Tacoma, Chancellor Mark A. Pagano.
Will all of the bachelor's degree candidates from the University of Washington, Tacoma, no matter where you are in the world, please rise? I am honored to present these candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees and recommend that all who have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the faculty of the UW Tacoma be awarded their degrees. Deans representing the faculty of the University of Washington, Tacoma, do you concur?
UW Tacoma concurs.
Congratulations, UW Tacoma class of 2020 graduates.
Will all bachelor's degree candidates from all three campuses please rise?
Graduates, you have already begun to work your magic. You've made the sun come out. And it is my distinct honor to present you, Regent Benalil, all of the bachelor's degree candidates from the various schools and colleges of all 3 University of Washington campuses.
On behalf of the Board of Regents and the faculty of the university, I am pleased to confer upon each of you your respective bachelor degrees. Congratulations. The names, degrees, and photos of this year's outstanding bachelor degree candidates can be found in the box marked Grad Moments on your screen. And now, graduates, turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Hey, UW Bothell class of 2020. I'm especially proud of you. All of us faculty and staff are proud of you. Your leadership, determination, and perseverance in these uncertain times is impressive, inspiring, and humbling. This may not be the commencement ceremony any of us imagined, but in June 2021, we'll come together stronger than ever to celebrate your accomplishments as we would have this year, in ways we never have before. Until then, stay safe and healthy. I can't wait to see you cross that stage next year. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Sharon Jones, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Wolf. I too am so proud of the class of 2020, and I can't wait to see all of you at T-Mobile Park next year, in person. And now a question for our deans. In one word, how would you describe this class of 2020?
If I had one word to describe the class of 2020, it would be determined.
You would be powerful.
Tenacious.
They are strong.
One word, persistent.
And now, it's time to take a sneak peek into what you might experience next year.
Welcome to the commencement ceremonies of the University of Washington, Bothell.
You worked hard, you made sacrifices, and most importantly, you finished strong. This is your first day of a new chapter.
Your potential is enormous, much more than even this stadium can hold. I know you will make an impact, and I can't wait to see what shape it takes.
This is our time to be whoever we have always dreamed of becoming. Together, we can set this world on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to award the degrees.
There's one last thing that you have to do. You get to move your tassel from right to your left. You are now the graduates of UW Bothell. Let's make some noise.
Barrett Macaulay,
Fatia Birhanu Abdi, Mohammed Abdullahi, magna cum laude, Sumaya Abdullahi, Anna Marie C. Abarian, Christine Ablong Larican, Faculty Honors. Hadil Abu Daya, Abdawali S. Abukar, Rei A. Abuni, Rigda Acharya, Samantha P. Atchison, Faculty Honors. Michelle Ackerland, cum laude. Camilo J. Acosta, Ayan Adan, Najma M. Aden, cum laude. James R. Addington, Mitra Agai, Brianna F. Agnew, Adelmo Aguilar Rivas, cum laude. Heather M. Agun, summa cum laude. Abdullah Amadou, Hawa Ahmed, Romessa Ahmed, Arafa Arkin, Yuto Akutsu, Mona Al-Hussein, Banin M. Al-Mansuri, Arda Alev, Ikram M. Ali, Haneen Alyssa, Andrew J. Allen, Sean B. Allen, Emily Almeida, Rebecca Alness, Suhaila A. Al-Shuhomi, Abigail C. Altamirano, Marwa Al-Watar, cum laude. Haregu D. Amaha, Chloe Madison Ames, Anwar Aminuddin, Beatrice A. Anand, Eric J. Anderson, Jacob Anderson, Gabe C. Andres, David P. Andrew, Ruvim Y. Andriuk, Prerana Ana Pantula, Tomika Aoshima, Gerardo Apin Jr., Riley Applegate, Melanie G. Aquino, Luba Artemenko, Timolis M. Asegu, Tej K. Asher, Nilufar Ashrafi, cum laude. Yasmin A. Askar, Ellison B. Atwell, Samuel H. Au, Jennifer Aurelia, Pravina Abula, Samuel K. Axelson, Homa Azadi, Faiz Azim, Kaula Behlol, Marissa R. Bailey, Najibullah Bajori, Ace Baker, Courtney Baker, Kaberi Banerjee, summa cum laude.
Emily Bang, cum laude.
Abigail Banish, Sarah Bao, Rocio Barajas, Riley Barrow, Alexander J. Barrier, Clara M. Barsoom, Ruth Y. Boz, Faculty Honors. Calix A. Baumeister, Temeskin Bay, Leonor E. Bejarano, Marisol L. Bejarano, Hebo Bekele, Christopher O. Belcher, Blake J. Bell, Blake T. Bendock Young,
Kaylin Benson,
Emelina R. Berkshire, Sarah F. Bain, Sean S. Bamapuri, Callie F. Bianco, Doretti H. Bilal, Debia Biswa, Ivy Bond, Elizabeth Boone, Jignasha Bored, Sarah Bottom, Krishna Melanie Bohr, Zachary A. Brader, Daniele Braga Pesana, Heather Breckus, magna cum laude, Kelly S. Brewer, Faculty Honors, Cheyenne M. Broadfoot, Brenna L. Brown, Chantel L. Brown, Miriam G. Brucus, Nathan W. Buchanan, Jr., Gisela Bootyman, cum laude, Kathleen Bowie, Tommy Bui, Twang V. T. Bui, Angelina Bulbatka, Vasily Bulbatka, Nathaniel J. Bunturo, cum laude, Marina R. Brandt, Julian Butiong, Carl Louis Abenoja Caba, Danielle E. Caton, magna cum laude, Jasmine Kai, Mingja Tsai, Devin K. Campbell, Catherine Campos, Vanny Cow, Victor Capote, Malia Loren Capuno, Elizabeth Nicole Carter, Angela J. Casidsid, cum laude. Alejandra Castillo. An T. Chak. Ian James Chamberlain. Hei C. Chen. Herman M. Chan. McKenna Chandra. Henry Chong. Mary M. Chong. Shu Chatani. Sandy Chow. Safina Chaudhry. Rashab Chauhan. Jennifer Chavez. Xin Feng Che. De Lan Chen. Han Chen. Hui Chen. Hui Chen. Kai Shin Chen. Meng Chen, cum laude. Wei Chen Chen. Ya Li Chen. Yuan Chen. Hei Lam Chang. Jia Yi Chang, cum laude. T.C. Chang. Jennifer C. Chu. Gulraj China. Xinyu Ji. Shang Ni Chen. Jisoo Choi. Daisy Leung Chu. Chuk S. Chung. Nathaniel C. Chung, cum laude. Conrad W. Sizik. Sebastian D. Clammer. Josiah A. Clark, Faculty Honors. Adrian Coe, magna cum laude. Samantha Coe. Jasmine T. Coleman. Colleen Collins. Rogelio Conejo Castro. Claire Cook. Brianna N. Cook. Kylie Cope. Teresita Corona. Carlos Cortes Espinosa. Cape E. Cosmos. Andrew Costa, cum laude. Chelsea M. Craig. Stephanie C. Cruz. Casey Cummins, cum laude. Jennifer D'Amico. Laura D. Dockenhausen. Cedric Lee DeCoco. Tita Dahaba. Prabina Dahal. Garrett M. Dahl. Yu Dai. Lin Dong. Ying Min Dong. Janine Daniels, magna cum laude. Amgalan Danjour. Jeffrey A. Darrington, summa cum laude. Maribel Davila Soto, Gregory Dawson, Media D'Souza, Nicholas S. DeGrasse, Leslie D. Delahanty, Rissa Delphin, Jacob Gage Delzer, Cheng Tian Deng, Autumn A. Denistune, Bonnie Desjardins, Faculty Honors, Evan W. Detien, Kirit K. Dhaliwal, Susie Rimolo, Derek D. Dickerson, Miranda Decons, Elizabeth R. Dimmitt, Danny T. Ding, Clara M. Dixon, Tauchi T. Doe, Nicole Donaldson, Yi Lin Dong, cum laude, Jason Doang Panya, Stella Marie Domit, Rachel Drapeau, Kyler M. Duclos, Taya Lauren Dulai, Mary Dunn, Saranya Duraisamy, Natalie M. Durbin, Samuel A. Eadsford, Maria L. Eastgate, Asha A. Ito, Kim Egerud, Katie Sue Eichner, cum laude, Miriam G. Elias, Luke J. Ellis, Yaritza D. Encarnacion Farias, Alyssa N. Eng, William Thomas Eng, cum laude, Iolani Joy Escalera, Araceli Espinosa, Hector Esquivel, Kayla Y. Fajardo, Jamil Fakori, Jing Jing Fan, Ting Ting Fan, magna cum laude, Faduma M. Farah, Aldrin Felona, Justin W. Felder, Mattia Ferenczak, Shanley T. Furman, Hannah J. Ferry, Audrey June Figgins, Laura E. Flynn, Michelle D. Foster, Zoe Lee French, Faculty Honors, Alan D. Fulmer, magna cum laude, Benjamin Stephen Fulton, Bishoy Galil, Daniel Gallo, Fiona Gao, Jacqueline T. Garcia, Reina Alicia Garduño, magna cum laude, Andres D. Garnica, Sukai G. Gay, David Gertis, cum laude, Megan Galen, Mary Guinness, magna cum laude, Sana Garabagian, Ozgodom Gebrahewitt, Wesley J. Gilchrist, Emily Gilroy, summa cum laude, Tyler Jeanette, Lonnie Keith Eris Ginn, magna cum laude, Verena A. Gergis, Caitlin B. Glenn, Saranya Gulku Ramkumar, Shamber R. Goldstein, cum laude, Janina Angela Hagunab Golveo, Vanessa Gomez, Marcella E. Gomez, Janelli Gonzalez, Sebastian A. Gonzalez, Radai I. Gonzalez Chavez, Alyssa K. Goplin, Hannah Noel Gordon, Javad A. Gudarzi, Stuart Greenwood, Megan A. Grumbly, Shi Yi Guan, Ashley Guerra, Sarai E. Guevara, Fahad Gulad, Mira Gupta, Tara Gurung, Yasmin Guzman, Christine Mai Ha, Nellie G. Hafen, magna cum laude, Lauren A. Hager, summa cum laude, Leul Hagos, Amir D. Hadarovich, Najma Y. Haji, Jack Haley, Danier Halamalati Sr., Bradford H. Halter, Aaron A. Hanjojo, Gary Hansen, Emily Hansen, Faculty Honors, Samantha N. Harkins, Megan Jewel Harrison, Nicholas Hauser, Jennifer L. Hayslip, magna cum laude, Sarah B. Heinel, summa cum laude, Jack Thomas Heinrichs, Morgan Hendricks, Ryan Henry, magna cum laude, Kennedy Henry, Elif Hepateskin, Jonathan Hernandez Abundio, Lauren M. Herr, Karen N. Herrera, Brianna A. Hines, Ali Nicole Hitchcock, Johnny Ho, Vanessa Ho, V. L. Ho, Tan M. Huang, Michael Anthony Hodges, Rachel L. Hoffman, Zachary D. Holcraft, Kristen Hopstad, Phoenix Rising Horn, magna cum laude. Su N. Shea, Yixing Emily Su, Bai Ying Xue Hu, Kai Hua Hu, Yue Hu, Gary Huang, Sandy Huang, cum laude. Wen Kang Huang, Anai Huante, cum laude. David G. Hudson, magna cum laude. Holly E. Huffman, Emily Hughes, Jarek C. Huliganga, Julie Hung, cum laude. Kevin A. Hunt, Chloe V. Hunter, Daryl Hurwitz, Anum Hussein, Ryan Hussein, Japir Hussein, Ella M. Hutchison, cum laude. Duk Hun, Jeff Huynh, summa cum laude. Phuc V. Huynh, Tian Huynh, Alan Huang, Anda Camelia Yankees, Stephanie Marie Ebay, Anila Idikula, Idris Abdullahi Idris, Christian O. Ignacio, Blake T. Irig, Sky A. Iizuka, Kiana Imani, Cassandra L. Inman, Chelsea Iptze Juan, Giovanni Iriarte Young, I. Kobayashi Isono, Amina A. Isak, Miki Iwano, Donald Isaac Jackson, cum laude. Aaron Jacobson, cum laude. Vandana Jane, Drew M. Jasper, Safira V. Gendriza, Heather E. Jenks, Joy S. Jiang, cum laude. Austin Jada, Yang Jiao Ming Jiao, Mireya A. Jimenez, Xiang Lan Jing, Faculty Honors, Jasmine Johnson, Jordan M. Johnson, Taylor K. Johnson, Sophia M. Johnston,
Omar Jome,
Daniel A. Jones, cum laude. Christina Jorgensen, Nicole Marie Joseph, Ryan T. Joslin, Susan Ju, Eric Jung, Alexandra Kaiser, Ashley C. Kaftan, Hope K. Kalegi, Antonina Kalinina, Gurjit Kang, Ju Young Kang, Nima Karimi, Kalhana K. Kasanaduni, Harleen Kaur, Eileen Kaur, Jasprit Kaur, Simranjit Kaur, Sukhjit Kaur, Vin Keen, Jessica Heitzman, Faculty Honors, Joshua Kennedy, Alice L. Keogh, Kylie E. Keppel, magna cum laude, Janina Sangwani Banda Keys, Larman Khalil, Peach Chorda Korn, Sebastian Kutsaisana, Marcelon Kibonge, Wegata M. Kidane, Abeli N. Kidanu, cum laude, Riley E. Kilgore, John Jusung Kim, Timothy Kim, Tony W. Kim, Teja J. Kirby, Jordan Kirshner, Emily Klott, cum laude, Christopher J. Knapp, Sienna K. Ann Knox, Tae-Ju Ko, Chloe D. Kohler, Keith K. Koga, Jenny Kolaskova, Alexis S. Kangmanibang, Devi Supriya Korumili, Emily L. Krasser,
Rupesh Krishnamurti,
Savita Krishnamurti, Alexis Crow, Kayla A. Kruger, Shauna I. Cruz, Hao Kwan, Aaliyah Renee Kuar, Shivani Y. Kumar, Neha Kumari, Wei Pai Kuo, Justice M. Kurihara, Garrett Quinn Karoiwa, magna cum laude, Sarah D. Laduran, Cindy Lamb, Poying C. Lamb, Natasha Annabella Lumtier, cum laude, Caroline Lara, Jenna M. Lau, Faculty Honors, Po H. Lau, Andy Lay, Kevin Phuoc Lee, Tony Lee, Adonai A. Libani, Albert Lee, Alex Lee, Benjamin Y. Lee, Da-Un Lee, Danielle Lee, Eugenia Lee, Hyuk Ji Lee, Soldarm Lee, Stephen S. Lee, Ying Lam Lee, Stephen Lee, Alex Ryan Lung, Nicholas James Levins, Alan Marcus Lewis, Lindsay Ray Lewis, Robert C. Lewis, Jr., Bao Yi Lee, Bingyao Lee, magna cum laude, Tin Yan Joyce Lee, Xingjian Li, Yang De Li, Yang Ling Yuan Li, Yu Ying Li, Yi Heng Liang,
Christopher Liem, Matthew J. Lyle, Solina C. Lim, Leticia Lima Carvalho, Jadtrin Limkurt Sakul, Sheng Lin, cum laude, Wei Cheng Lin, Xiao Ying Lin, Jifeng Lin, Molly L. Lindbo, Dmitry V. Lysenkov, Anxin Liu, Jim Liu, Haopeng Liu, Yu Ying Liu, Ziming Liu, Cameron C. Locke, cum laude, Dmitry Lominadze, Joviani S. Lopez, Sophia Lopes, Jennifer Lopez Ochoa, Dahlia P. Lohr, Alyssa Lotterer, Kyle J. Lotterer, Kathy Lewengrath, cum laude, Zechariah H. Louis, magna cum laude, Callie Ann Lum, Stephen Philip Lusby, Mehdi V. Lazemba, Andy H. Lee, Farah Lee, Ni M. Lee, Zheng Liu, Melissa L. Mack, Barrett Macaulay, Marissa McQueen, Claudine Ayala M. Magbag, cum laude, Kevin H. Mai, Tam Mai, Mustafa Majid, Kimia Majidi, Faculty Honors, Aubrey Manalastas, Abigail Mandlin, Christina Espino Mangaliag, Derek Manwaring, Robert A. Marakutu, Clarice Marlowe Bain, Sarah M. Marsh, Cameron J. Martin,
Jenna Martin,
John L. Masambe, Shimron Gold Massey, Dev A. Mather, Rebecca Ann Matthews, Heather D. McAllister, cum laude, Kaylee McCloskey, cum laude, Maria E. McCoy, Jeremy A. McDonald, magna cum laude, Kyla Charisse McFarland, Allison McGorty, Maxton R. McGuire, cum laude, Bryce McKee, Noah Paul McMichael, Paul T. McMillan, Alexandria P. Meisner, Eldad McCurria, Sion Melessa, Selena Menchaca, Iran M. Mendoza Lopez, Cisse A. Mengsty, Arely Miraz, Brock V. Merkley, Derek C. Merriman, Kalia Merton, Joseph C. Mertens, Taylor Michaels, Jonathan V. McHatz, Colleen Elizabeth Miller, Fatima A. Mirza, Sidney D. Mitchell, Veronica Jade Mitchell, Roxana Moharibin, Abdik Hadar S. Mohammed, Aisha E. Mohammed, Kareem Mohammed, Aksa Mohammed, Samreen F. Mohammed, Marcos A. Montejano, Alexander Montello, Avery B. Montez de Oca, Norman A. Montez de Oca, Tony Moon, Montserrat Morales Miranda, Camille Morris, Sidney E. Morris, Jen Morse, Tamatalosia Oiga F. Mose, Chelsea Moser, magna cum laude, Sagal A. Muhammad, Laura L. Malali, Jesse J. Mullinax, summa cum laude, Danielle Nicole Montoya Mundell, Joshua Munt, Kalis R. Munger, Jenna C. Morosky, Evan M. Murphy, Jeffrey Murray Jr., Harun M. Muse,
Muthurani Mutia Isaki Mutu,
Faith W. Mwangi, Haley Myrick, Wes Nakur, David James Nance, Rajasri Nanduri, Nomangarel Natsagdorj, cum laude, Francisco Navarro Diaz, Joseph O. Nazarchuk, Alexandra C. Neal, Elijah Nelson, Kaylin M. Nelson, Spencer P. Nelson, cum laude, Zachary D. Nelson, Raja Randy Neomahabang, Jermaine Ng, K. Lap Ng, Kevin Ng, Quan T. Nyem, Pasit Nin, Josephine Y. No, Michael No, Bao Han Nguyen, Christine A. Nguyen, David T. Nguyen, Emily Nguyen, magna cum laude, Erica H. Nguyen, Zhao L. Nguyen, faculty honors, Ha N. Nguyen, Hai N. Nguyen, Jacqueline T. Nguyen, Jennifer Nguyen, Jenny Nguyen, Julia U. Nguyen, Koa H. Nguyen, cum laude, Dewey Nguyen, Phi Nguyen, Gary Nguyen, Teresa T. Nguyen, Van Q. Nguyen, Madison Nickfard, magna cum laude, Tammy Nin, Hiroki Nishibori, magna cum laude, Rowan A. Nordquist, Natalie Kiyumbi Enyuwade, Dylan O'Day, Gabriel O'Mara, Batterdine Ocherbat, Oscar Ochoa, Rebecca G. Ochoa, magna cum laude, Jahyun O, Mmeziamchi Okemgbo, Leslie Olea Blanco, Avery O'Leary, Blake Oliva, Toluwani Olua Tofahinti, Keegan O'Neill, Kwame Opoku, Miriam Osorio Gonzalez, Sarah Umgar, Rochelle Cafe Palting, Ziyu Pan, Chi Cheng Pang, Jungsu Park, cum laude, Yong Park, Autumn M. Parker, Mary Ann Grigsby Partain, Nidhi Parth Patel, Chawin Patham Ponvivat, Autumn Patton, Devin J. Pavlchik, Xavier Anthony Perez, Cody R. Perrine, Emily Person, Julia Person, Paula Pessner, Olivia A. Peterson, Roman A. Peterson, Stephanie M. Peterson, Elena Pham, Nathan Q. Pham, magna cum laude, Viet Q. Pham, Nathan Huang Fan, magna cum laude, Tui Fan, Janny Fan, William C. Fang, Nita Penkenya, Jake A. Philpott, Malinda Pomachak, Aaron Fua, Melinda L. Fung, Pratyusha Pillari, cum laude, Perla Pineda, cum laude, Reggie M. Pineda, Megan Danielle Pintock, Maeda Pirjamali, Joshua R. Pitts, cum laude, Pacharathorn Pugan, Larkin E. Pope, Andrea J. Portugal, Hannah Prakasam, Sanjevni Prasad, Bradley A. Pratt, George Andrew Prentice, Prier Pretorius, Sheila Priscilla, Shania M. Pume, Alexis Punya, Kyle Z. Chin, Scott Tuanwat, Shabazz Qureshi, Umer Qureshi, Melissa C. Radicki, Faculty Honors, Sinead E. Rafferty, Abigail M. Ramsey, Sammy Rashwan, Mikhail Rasmussen, Natalie M. Rasmussen, Amanda Ratliff, Sneha Ravichandran, Rachel B. Raymond, cum laude, Kiana J. Reeves, Natalie A. Reeves, Samantha L. Riley, Brandon M. Reinertson, Yua Ren, Zhe Yuan Ren, Muhammad R. Rizuna, Yong Kyun Ri, Kimberly Y. Rice, Georgia K. Richard, Alejandra Rico Diaz, Daisy Rithrisai, Ruben Robles, Isabel Rodriguez, Erika Rodriguez Perez, cum laude, Beatriz Rojas Vasquez, Eileen Romero, Lisa Ruckerd, cum laude, Antara Roy, Natanan Ruangpong Siri, Hannah M. Ruffcorn, Kelly Rulig, Mary A. Ryakovsky, Brianna M. Sackett, Anissa Sadzak, Cameron Yaz Safai, Pranav Saktivel, cum laude, Sarah M. Salad, Cedric M. Salcedo, Riot M. Salman,
Jasmine D. Salvador,
Shukriya S. Samoon, Rebecca Samuel, Brandon Suk San, Cynthia T. Sanchez, magna cum laude, Michelle Sanchez, Aliu Sane, Jantria D. Sapern, Saba Sarkosh, cum laude, Michelle E. Schaefer, Chelsea Schmitz, Faculty Honors, Amanda C., Colton Sellers, Caitlin Sells, Meenakshi Sethunath, Kasim Shaibi, Kayef Aman Sheikh, David Schmatailo, Dengwei Xiao, Saransh Sharma, Dolma Sherpa, Tiluhun Shiwamoto, Faculty Honors, Lana S. Shako, Xiaolin Shi, Jay Xie, Naoki Ryan Lorenis Shinjo, Andrea K. Shirley Beland, Alexis L. Shumway, Sean Siddiqui,
Ian N. Silva,
Ethan L. Silvis, Jared Gabriel Simbulan, Taryn Simpson, Anmol Singh, Anukriti Singh, Gurminder Paul Singh, Manveer Singh, Rajan Singh, Smriti Singh, Yvonne F. Siva, Neil Skilton, Deja Smallwood, Caleb D. Smith, Gregory Smith, Julie Smith, Sarah E. Smith, Savannah A. Smith, Sean David Smith, Spencer M. Smith, Cameron A. Sungguan, Richard J. Snyder, Megan Sophia, cum laude, Hannah Sokol, James H. Solis, magna cum laude, Galila G. Solomon,
Nicole C. Sandos,
Dylan R. Sonnet, summa cum laude, Tristan Sorensen, Emily Sorman, Selena Sorn, Darlena Suvatti, Prashanth Srinivasan, Jeanette R. St. Paul, Aubrey Ann Santa Cruz, magna cum laude, Carrie Stafford, Emily J. Starr, Alexis Michelle St. Clair, Nicholas Stefek, Joshua C. Stokely, Kirby A. Stolzoff, Erica Stroud, Cody Stuck, Lingfeng Su, Wenjing Su, Giselle Lavadia Suaverdes, Vladislav Sugak, Matthew M. Suhi, Michaela Sullivan, Faculty Honors, Isaiah D. Supapat, Chase M. Sutton, Daria Sikulyeva, Alondra P. Takuyan, Sosina Teferi Tadisa, Molly Amelia Taiharon, Jen Yi Tan, magna cum laude, Jeremy I. Tanjung, Kok Ki Tang, Kimnia Tang, Jose Manuel Tapia Ruiz, Daniel Tardif, Colin Tasaka, Zena D. Tay, Christiana P. Tebbs, Leul N. Teklahaimanot, Ju T. Tang, Jason M. Tentor, Kasahun Tesema, Pisutapon Thirintong, Morgan M. Thomas, Sabatilahun, Camille Layag Tutwiko, Kitapon Tipa Yatayurut, Afia Tiwa, Elaine A. Chakro, Samuel A. Toe, Zarina Tolagayeva, Jordan F. Tomas, Eric A. Tomlin, Anna Tran, cum laude, Brian Tran, Chi L. Tran, Christine T. Tran, magna cum laude. Linda Tran, Michelle M. Tran, Tammy N. Tran, Tao Tran, cum laude. Tien T. Tran, Donna M. Trejo, Stephanie Lynn Trin, Jolene Trong, Min Tri L. Trong, Richard Trong, Serena Lu Trong, Y. Yan Angelina Sa, Annie H. Tsai, Sean S. Tsang, James L. Tsui, Mito T. Tsvetkov, Kevin Tu, Lin T. Tu, Madeline D. Tooley, Caitlin S. Tung, Tula One One Lechwanani Tupolo, Dalika Toy, Jennifer Tyner, Natalia Ushchemchuk, Sujit Vadi, Skylar C. Valentine, Giovanna S. Valenka, Alex Hayden Van Zuyden Rylander, Arthur Vexler, Brian Velasco, Jasmine Velasquez, Olivia D. Velasquez, Savitha Kumari Valora Giratar, Hiral Vikmani, Esbeta Viafana, Divij Visput, magna cum laude, Madison J. Viss, Quang T. Vo, Julia Vogel, Edgar L. von Trotha IV, Petar Verselj Nikolic, Ang Vu, Catherine P. Vu, Don V. Vu, cum laude, Alex J. Wachter, Huda Wahid, Jack W. Wallner, Wang Guanjie, Li Wei Wang, Wei Yi Wang, William Chao Yuan Wang, Xinwei Wang, Siting Wang, Yaqing Wang, Yuning Wang, Ziteng Wang, cum laude, Brandy L. Warren, Faculty Honors, Ryan N. Warren, Felix Way, Mekhi A. Welch, Tracy M. Wellington, Emily White, Brandon Mackenzie Wittes, Dalton Weeb, Jonathan D. Wiedemann. Carissa Weemken, cum laude. Mackenzie S. Williams. Miles Williams. Mayaka Wimberly. Zoe A. Wisser. Megan Wolf. Chelsea Wolf. Mansing Wang. Nicholas J. Wong. Winglock Wong. Rebecca A. Wright. Lei Wu. Lee Q. Wu. Su Yu Wu. Xiaoqing Wu. Shui Hong Wu. Jade Wu. Tianfei Xiao. Rui Wenxing. Alan G. Xu. Xiang Xu. Ying Xu. Zijie Xu. Amir Yakub. Trey Yadin. Mariam M. Yahya. Daniel L. Yan, cum laude. Zhen Yang. Shunyu Yao. Xinyu Yao. Rukia Yesihak Yasin. Rana Yavarzadeh, magna cum laude. Seper Yazdani. Biniam Yamane Berhani. Caleb D. Yegezu. Kyle Guan Y. Yim. Miranda C. Young. Arda Yousefi. Taeyong Chris Yu. Zhengyang Yu. Kiran Yusuf. Sophia I. Yusuf. Leslie M. Zapata. Giovanna Zarate. Jianxiang Zhang. Ke Zhang. Lei Zhang. Wei Zhang. Xiao Wei Zhang, cum laude. Unmeng Zhang. Binyu Zhao. Zichao Zhao. Tina Zheng. Zhe Zheng. Tu Yuan Zhou. Jiajuan Zhou. Yang Zhou. Yunyan Zhu. Hangzhou, cum laude. Anqi Zhu. Muhammad Zulkarnain.